Hi Virgo, this is your reading for April 2019. I do realise that it is a little bit late, okay, but I am a firm believer that the messages come through just at the right time, the time when you need to hear them the most. This month I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm doing it week by week, so week 1 through to week 4. There are 2 cards for each week. We're also going to look at the cards at the bottom of the deck, and I'm also using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland and Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. And for these readings, I decided to go back to using the Rider-Waite Tarot. So, and I don't know if I said we're going to look at the card also that's at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to look at week 1, okay? Now, we have here the King of Pentacles, and we have it teamed with the Queen of Swords. This King of Pentacles, I'm going to take that to be your own energy, okay? You are the earth sign. It is possible for some of you, maybe there is another earth sign in your life, okay? Maybe another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I feel, Virgo, this is more talking about you. Now, underneath we have the Queen of Swords. So this could suggest that there is another person who may be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be female, okay, not gender specific, but it could be an air sign that is particularly important to you. Doesn't have to be in a romantic way. It can be a family, a close friend, a work colleague. But if that's not the case, then the Queen of Swords could be there to suggest a more analytical, a more logical approach may be needed, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is ruled more, she makes her decisions with her mind, okay, with her logic. She's not, she doesn't allow her emotions or her passions, to override her. Now, the fact that you're up there as the King of Pentacles, it could be also to suggest that, maybe you're taking more of a logical approach now when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your work, okay? But I don't feel that it's to do with that really, because when it comes to finances and work, you're like that anyway. You're very grounded. So, I feel this Queen of Swords could very well be talking about another person. In week 2, we have Temperance, and we also have the 5 of Wands. Now look, before I talk about Temperance, the 5 of Wands for me can be 2 things. Yes, the 5 of Wands can talk about arguments. It's not so serious, the 5 of Swords, as the 5 of Wands, as the 5 of Swords can be, okay? And you do have 2 5s here because you've got the 5 of Pentacles up there. But the 5 of Wands can talk about petty arguments or people not listening to each other, people wanting their opinions heard, okay? So people talking over each other. But sometimes the 5 of Wands as well can talk about internal struggles. And the thing with you, Virgo, is that you may very well go through these internal struggles, just like all of us do at some time. But the thing with you, Virgo, is that you won't communicate that. Nobody would really know if that was going on within you, okay? Because you keep those emotions very well hidden. Now, with Temperance being up there, Temperance, yes, can talk about a need to be patient. But it can also be about needing to temper one's emotions, needing to keep one foot on the ground here, not allowing ourselves to get too carried away. Okay, now too carried away for me, either positively or negatively. Positive emotions, negative emotions. Okay, so needing to temper one's emotions. So if the Five of Wands is talking about petty arguments going on between you and other individuals, then the Temperance being there is the need to temper your emotions, okay? If it's talking about internal struggles, which, as I said, can very well be the case here, again, then try to keep yourself grounded. Moving into week 3, we have the Four of Swords here. And if I can pick it up, we have it teamed with the Eight of Wands. Now, the Four of Swords is needing to rest, to recuperate. Sometimes needing to take a time out, okay? In the Rider-Waite, you can see at the top there, we have the Three Swords. And we have the other one here, down the bottom. But to get to the Four of Swords, we must have come from the Three of Swords, suggesting that at some time there was some heartbreak felt, okay? Some sadness. Maybe, feeling some sadness, heartbreak over the loss of somebody or the loss of a relationship. But then we have the Eight of Wands there. Now, the Eight of Wands is about communication. And it's quick, but it can sometimes talk about communication that comes in from overseas. It can often be communication that comes through that is unexpected, okay? But it can talk about communication taking place between you and another individual. It may very well be the person who caused some heartbreak there for you. Now, moving into week 4, we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, it can touch on financial hardship. Yes, it can. But it can also talk about feeling left out in the cold. The Queen of Pentacles, again, could be touching slightly on your energy, wanting to feel grounded. When we're in the energy here of the Five of Pentacles, whether that be financial difficulties or feeling left out in the cold by somebody, we're then more than ever are we going to want to feel grounded. Then more than ever are we going to want to put roots down. Are we going to want to be feel security there? Now, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Maybe some of you, there's a water sign involved. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But the Queen of Cups is somebody that is ruled by her emotions, and she can be easily swayed by her emotions. She's very, very intuitive as well. Is it here to suggest, Virgo, that you need to tap into your emotions? Show your emotions. Because as I said, you're a sign that tends not to do that tends not to open up so freely emotionally. Do you need to tell somebody how you're feeling? Your card from the Psychic Tarot is the Throat Chakra. Now, they say with throat chakra that this card comes up for a lot of people who are writers or actors, singers. But the throat chakra also comes up when there needs to be words spoken, when maybe there's been a blockage there and you need to speak up. 2 cards came out for you from the Whispers of Love, and I felt that I should keep both. So the first one is choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. And the second one is I love you. These are very important words. So, Virgo, is it that you need to open up more emotionally? Is there somebody that you need to tell that you love them? Is it a Queen of Cups? Is it a Queen of Swords? Or is it even a Queen of Pentacles for some of you? Or a King of Pentacles even? Is it that you're waiting to hear those words from somebody else? Because it can always go vice versa. Okay, Virgo, that is what I have for you for this month of April. I do apologise that you're getting the reading a little bit later. But as I said, we get the messages at the time we're meant to hear them. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the month. Take care. Bye.